impeached. His was President-elect Rodrigo Duterte's reaction to critics who are wary of his war against crime and corruption, the campaign promise that swept him to victory in the May 9 polls. "I won. Why? Because I was the person carrying the right message: corruption in government, criminality. I will fulfill my promise regardless of who will be affected. I will stake my honor, my life and the presidency itself," Duterte said. Impeachment? Go ahead. I have no problem with that. I will insist on what I promised to the people, he added. Duterte has vowed to wage a bloody war against crime and illegal drugs, drawing concern from some sectors who fear that it would lead to summary executions and human rights violations. He said his plan would suppress crime in 3 to 6 months. The next president has offered a bounty for those who would kill drug lords and is bent on reviving the death penalty, which was abolished by then-President Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo in 2006. Headlines, Article Mric, Page Match, 1, Section Match, 1. He has also promised to protect policemen who would face charges because of his intensified anti-criminality drive. As early as now, there are speculations that Duterte's controversial plans will earn him an impeachment complaint. An impeachment complaint can only be filed a year after a president assumes office. Duterte, however, ignored his critics, saying the Philippines would degenerate into a narcotic state if he listens to all his critics. He said some of those who decry supposed human rights violations are making it appear that the slain criminals are saints. Duterte also defended his plan to impose curfew on minors, saying it was meant to protect them from harm. "We're not in the process of arresting. We're taking into custody the children to protect them from harm. How can it be a human rights violation? You protect the children of this country by controlling their movements at night. That is human rights violation?" he added. Duterte said he is still studying whether to enforce a nationwide liquor ban. Clean government. Duterte also promised a government that would be compassionate to the helpless, hopeless and defenseless but harsh on the corrupt, criminals and wrongdoers. Duterte said he would strive to meet the expectations of the 16.6 million people who voted for him. "My government is for the helpless, hopeless and defenseless. Those are the words of my father. I just borrowed it from him," the incoming president said after the flag ceremony at Davao City Hall yesterday morning. "I'll be harsh to criminals and strict to wrongdoers. But you will find something in me, especially those who are hopeless, helpless and defenseless," he added. Duterte's father Vicente used to be the governor of Davao and was a member of the cabinet of the late President Ferdinand Marcos. Duterte, who won by a landslide despite his counter language and provocative statements, acknowledged that not everyone agrees with his style. He noted that he has been at odds with the Commission on Human Rights, CHR, and the Roman Catholic Church due to his stand on issues like death penalty. But he said he would not mind his critics as long as he is doing the right thing. He has a message to CHR Chairman Chino Gascon, who has been wary of the next administration's anti-criminality drive. "Just let me be," Duterte said. "I do the very best I can and I mean to keep doing so until the end," he added. "If the end brings me out all right, what is said against me would not amount to anything. But if the end brings me out wrong, 10 angels of God swearing I was right would make no difference," he added. Duterte's designated officials previously said that the next administration aims to lift 9 million Filipinos out of poverty by promoting countryside development and by investing in agriculture and infrastructure. The incoming administration also aims to lure more job-generating investments. Duterte encouraged the public to help his government attain its objectives. "To those who want to help the government, now is the time to do it. If you really want a government that is good, we're trying to make up something good for the next generation," he said. "But as I said, do not destroy our children. I will kill you. That's what I will do. I'm hell-bent in stopping corruption. You will not get help from me if you are in government and you commit corruption. There will be no corruption just like here, in Davao City. If cabinet secretaries make money through corruption, I'll ask them to just go," he added. Duterte said he is ready to step down if it is proven that his administration stole from government coffers. "If you see something stolen, even if it is just 1 peso, I'll not only admit it. I will resign," he added. Ombudsman seeks support in fight versus corruption. Ombudsman Conchita Carpio-Morales also urged Filipinos to join the fight against corruption. Speaking at the graduation of the UP College of Law yesterday afternoon, Morales noted how the internet and social media can be powerful tools in investigating cases of corruption in the country. Social media will be the great equalizer as it gives the people a powerful platform to effect change and influence political decisions, Morales, an alumna of the college, told the graduates. This growing power of information over the internet is what the Office of the Ombudsman would want to maximize. Our field investigators have taken to social media sites to supplement ongoing investigations on lifestyle checks and forfeiture cases, she added. Morales received a Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, from the university during the graduation rites. In her speech, the Ombudsman urged the public to use social media to assist law enforcers in weeding out corruption. Social media should empower our citizenry to be proactive partners in good governance and advocacy. This is to make anti-corruption and transparency work as not the exclusive mandate of the Ombudsman and other law enforcement agencies but of every Filipino, she said. People from all walks of life now can be ombudsmen in their own right and be vanguards against the ugly faces of corruption, said Morales. The Ombudsman, however, admitted that challenges in anti-corruption efforts exist, particularly with the recent Supreme Court decision that effectively allowed the Court of Appeals to review orders of their office. We now see a spate of temporary restraining orders or TROs and injunctions being issued by the appellate court against our administrative investigations and findings, she said. Morales also balked at allegations of partiality, denying that they only investigate those who belong to the opposition. The office is struck with undeserved accusations of partiality and selectiveness against members of the opposition. The office is not perturbed, however. Such accusations are par for the course. It bears emphasis that we adjudicate only on the basis of evidence presented to us, she added. With Genvic Mateo. Thank you for watching videos. Please subscribe to my channel to send you the latest videos. Let me know your opinion by commenting. Thanks.